You've learned to focus, manage energy, build discipline, tame procrastination, and defend your attention. Now comes the skill that separates short bursts of success from lasting transformation: momentum. Momentum is what carries you forward after the initial excitement fades. It's the quiet force that lets small daily actions compound into big outcomes over months and years. Progress, not perfection. A common trap that kills momentum is perfectionism. We imagine that real progress means flawless execution every single day. When we inevitably fall short, we label ourselves as failing and give up. Momentum thrives on progress over perfection. Even 60% effort repeated consistently beats 100% effort abandoned after a week. A slightly messy habit done for 100 days will outperform a perfect one done for 5. The power of tiny wins. Momentum feeds on the sense that you're moving forward. This is why celebrating small wins matters: finishing a draft, showing up to exercise even for 10 minutes, crossing off a key task. Each win tells your brain, I'm the kind of person who follows through. That identity shift fuels the next action. Weekly review ritual. To keep momentum alive, you need a rhythm of reflection. Once a week, Sunday evenings or Monday mornings work well. Spend 15 minutes reviewing. 1 wins, what went right this week, even if small. 2 lessons, what slowed you down or drained energy. 3 adjustments, what can you tweak for the coming week. This ritual keeps you course-correcting early instead of drifting for months. Bounce, don't break. Setbacks will come: illness, emergencies, lost motivation. Momentum doesn't mean never missing a day, it means bouncing back quickly after you miss. Have a comeback mindset. If you skipped a workout, do even a light stretch the next day. If you broke a writing streak, write just 1 paragraph to restart. Remind yourself, a stumble is not the end of the road. Build routines that protect energy. Momentum often falters because of burnout, not laziness. To stay consistent for the long haul, protect sleep and rest days like important meetings. Rotate intense tasks with lighter ones to avoid mental fatigue. Keep nourishing hobbies, music, nature walks, reading as part of your week. A well-rested mind keeps the engine running for the marathon. Story, the side project that became a business. Khalid, a full-time teacher, dreamed of starting an online course. He set a rule: work on it for just 45 minutes a day after dinner, no matter how tired, no matter how small the step. Some days all he did was draft 1 slide or answer a single student email. But he never let the chain break for more than 1 day. After 8 months, he launched the course, which grew into a thriving side business, all powered by modest daily momentum. Accountability and community. Sharing progress with a supportive group or a single accountability partner can reignite momentum when enthusiasm dips. Hearing, keep going, you're almost there, on a tough week often makes the difference between stopping and pushing through. Mini exercise, your momentum formula. Right now, picture the habit or project you most want to sustain. Ask yourself, 1. What's the minimum daily action I can commit to even on my worst days? 2. How will I track and see my progress? A calendar streak, a progress bar, a journal note. 3. Who can I share this journey with for encouragement? Write those answers down, they're your personal momentum plan. Avoid the all-or-nothing trap. The biggest momentum killer is quitting entirely after a single bad week. Replace the mindset of I blew it, so it's over with I tripped, now I get back up. 1 misstep never defines the journey unless you stop walking. Closing thought for Chapter 8. Momentum isn't about speed, it's about steadiness. When you focus on progress instead of perfection, review your path regularly, and protect your energy, the path forward becomes surprisingly sustainable. As we reach the conclusion of this audiobook, we'll tie together all the lessons you've gathered: clarity, energy, discipline, focus, and momentum, so you can carry them into your own life with confidence. Conclusion, your path forward. You've reached the end of this journey, and that in itself is worth celebrating. Over the past hour, we've moved step by step through the pillars that turn scattered effort into real, repeatable progress. Let's pause to revisit the road you've just traveled. 1. The productivity myth. We learned that busyness isn't progress, and that focus beats hustle. 2. Clarity is power. You discovered the strength of choosing your big 3 priorities and letting them guide your days. 3. Mastering energy and focus. You saw how aligning tasks with your natural energy peaks multiplies results. 4. The discipline framework. You built strategies like the 2-minute rule, habit stacking, and environment design to keep going even when motivation fades. 5. Tools and systems that simplify work. You cleaned up workflows and let technology serve rather than distract you. 6. Beating procrastination. You learned to shrink the first step and turn dread into doable action. 7. The distraction detox. You protected your attention from constant pings and interruptions. 8. The momentum mindset. You discovered how progress, not perfection, keeps you steady for the long haul. A new way to measure your days. True productivity isn't about the length of your to-do list. It's about how consistently you move closer to what matters. You now have a set of tools to measure success by impact and progress, not activity and hours. Your first next step. Choose one idea from this audiobook that resonates the most right now. Maybe it's protecting a morning deep work block, maybe it's the 2-minute rule, or maybe it's the weekly review ritual. Start with just that single change. Small, well-chosen steps compound into remarkable transformation. Handling the setbacks ahead. You will have off days. That's part of every worthwhile journey. When you stumble, remember, one bad day never erases the effort you've built. Bounce back the next day, keep the chain alive. A final reflection. Close your eyes for a moment, if you can do so safely, and think of the project, habit, or dream that first came to mind at the start of this audiobook. Visualize yourself taking the very next step toward it today, opening the document, lacing the shoes, clearing the desk, making the call. Feel the relief and pride of finishing it at last. That feeling is not far away, it's built one focused day at a time. An affirmation to carry forward. Say it with me quietly or aloud. I focus on what matters most. I respect my time and energy. I choose progress over perfection. I build momentum through small steps every day. I am building the life I actually finish. A thank you. Thank you for giving yourself this hour, for listening, reflecting, and being willing to try a new way of working and living. I hope these ideas stay with you not just as lessons, but as daily companions whenever you feel overwhelmed or stuck. Remember, change rarely comes from a grand overhaul overnight. It comes from a series of small, deliberate choices made again and again. You already have everything you need to start: clarity, energy, discipline, focus, and now momentum. Go build the life you actually finish.